this is an interesting move here. We do have Sakagami hiding his Stalkers. Doesn't want them seen, evidently, by TTF. He doesn't want a good Stalker count. Maybe hoping he'll expand. And TTF is getting his Stargate, while at the same time Sakagami is getting his robotics facility. So we do see a divergent tech split here. There we do see another gateway. So we do have 3 gateways, I believe, for TTF, and his Stargate is on the other side of his Nexus. They are starting to open up. Let's see if we have... Yes, they are going to start opening up as well. Just in time, he does get his 3rd. Robotics facility is finishing up as well, too. Let's see if he goes, yes, directly into a Stalker. And if he moves that into the base, he's going to see the starport that is coming. Although the Stargate is just about done, and let's see what he builds with that. See if we see some Phoenixes. Nothing as of yet. We do have a Forge that's going down very quickly as well. But still nothing being created out of that yet. And we do see an Immortal. Immortal coming out very effective against Stalkers. I think I think it's 3 hits that kills one. Correct me if I'm wrong on that. And we do see Phoenixes coming out. Phoenixes are very effective against most land units. They can lift them up and start shooting them. Very good also against picking off drones. And also Stalkers. Stalkers cannot shoot if they get lifted up. And then they can be picked off. We do see a Photon Cannon going up at the front. And TTF does have his first Phoenix out. Let's see if he goes for another one. Yes, he does get the second and Chrono Boost it. But at the same time, the Observer is going to see all of this. There is nothing to detect hidden right now. And let's see if he saw that. I'm quite sure that he did. Yes, he did see the starport. And let's see how he responds to it. He does have some more Stalkers being warped in. Stalkers can fire up. He's getting as many of those as he can. Going to try to wipe out air with Stalkers. And if we take a look at the income tab, we do see 30 Harvesters for TTF to 24 from Sakagami. He does take a Stalker in all the way just to get a look. He does see the robotics facility, although I think he saw it whenever he saw the Immortal. But he wanted to make sure there wasn't 2 or 3 of those accidentally. And Sakagami is building a Twilight Council as well, too. Let's take a look at the Army tab. All things really are pretty even. Maybe a slight advantage for Sakagami. But nothing really to speak of. Oh, he does get a little bit of advantage with that warp in. But that'll change as well whenever more units come out for TTF. We do see 4 Phoenixes right now, and he is building the 5th. So he's going to be able to lift a bunch of those units up. And they do start to move out. And yet another Phoenix is coming out. So we do see a lot of Phoenixes coming out here. He'll be able to lift, right now, he'll be able to lift up, let's say, 5 Stalkers. And that'll be very effective. However, Sakagami is researching Blink. Although Blink doesn't do a whole lot of good if you're lifted up in the air, but they can blink backwards or forwards. Maybe take out some additional Stalkers. Or some of these sentries that are out as well, too. We'll see how he uses that. It could be a very good advantage, or it could just be pointless. But if he's very careful with it, he can do a lot of damage with that. We do see that TTF has reached the front of his base, still trying to stay hidden, poking around with his Phoenixes. He does not see an expansion. Still both players on one base. And he does start moving up. Sakagami is coming in with a probe. He's going to see all the units coming in. And he does prepare himself, moving around, trying to move into the front of the base. And it looks like we're going to have about 7 Phoenixes on the field. 1 is incoming. And we also do have some more Zealots and also a probe so he can get a forward pylon. Oh, the Phoenixes do move in and he loses. No, he hasn't lost any of those yet. But 1 did take a lot of damage. Only 60 hit points left. He's going to have to regenerate his shields. Unfortunately, the hit points do not go up. And TTF is going to lose this probe. No, he does lose the probe. And now there's a large battle coming in. He's going to have to hurry up and get these. Yes, he does start lifting up the Immortals. So the Immortals are not going to be able to fire on these Stalkers. And they do pick away on those. Although he is starting to lose some of these Phoenixes. No, he hasn't lost them yet. They are targeting on the Stalkers. The Zealots are running in and cleaning those up very quickly. The Stalkers have to run away. And he is warping in some more sentries. But there are a lot of Stalkers on the field for Sakagami, and this could look pretty bad for TTF right now. He's got to get some units out very quickly. TTF is building his Twilight Council as well. He's still getting Phoenixes out, but no additional units coming in. And we do have a stall player. Let's hope he comes back very shortly and his computer hasn't crashed. We are at the 12-minute mark. Anything, I think, before 10 minutes, you can restart your game, but at least by Infinity rules, I don't know how this clan war is set up. But after about 12 and a half minutes, though, let's see what happens. Infinity does return back to the match. A little bit of lag there, but he seems to be recovering pretty well from that. And we do see some units being brought in. A lot of Zealots. Zealots can be effective against Stalkers, especially, well, if they have leg speed. I don't think they have leg speed yet. He's not researching that. We still have a lot of Phoenixes, but if they lift those up, they're not going to be. The Zealots are not going to be able to fire on those. So that can be pretty painful. We do see a forward pylon going down for Sakagami. And he's going to wait for that pylon to finish before he moves up. No, he's going to go ahead and move up. And he does get force fielded, so he's going to be able to pick a couple of these off, but they do blink up. And it does look like TTF is in a pretty bad spot. He is lifting up some of these Stalkers, and they are firing away on him. But a lot of Stalkers are going to be shooting upward pretty soon. But really, these Phoenixes are doing pretty well against these Stalkers. They're not being single targeted. They are targeting on these Zealots that are coming in. But TTF doing a very good job cleaning these up with the few units that he has. Although there are still just a ton of units for Sakagami. And we do see leg speed being created for the Zealots that come out. Although we do have 3 Zealots coming in. They are coming in from the back. He's not mining anymore, not able to, but he does rush in. He's going to start attacking with them. And we do see the Immortal lifted up, and they are going to try to knock out that Immortal as quickly as they can. Yes, the Immortal does go down. We only have about 3 Zealots left. 2 now. 1 Zealot left, and that Zealot goes down. The only thing that's left now is about 5 or 6 Phoenixes. They are trying to take out as many as they can, but they are going to run out of energy very soon. Now there's only 4 left, and they're going to have to run away. The Stalkers do blink in, trying to pick those off. And he does run them into the cannon, but that cannon's going to go down very quickly as well, too. And now no more units left, other than just a few Phoenixes. And Sakagami is going to pick off these, and there's the GG by TTF.